It's the final percent. The final percent. Yeah.
All right. This is a live podcast. So if you are following me on Instagram, I'm live on Instagram right now at Greg Kimball. And today I'm just going to talk about my experience watching other people experience things. So kind of flow with me for a second, because oh man, we've got some people on. I got to wave at them, guys. But yeah, we're doing a live podcast, and I want to talk about how cool it is to experience other people experiencing things. So we just went to the world famous Paramount Recording Studios, where you get Michael Jackson in there, you get Led Zeppelin in there, and the air, it's almost like you feel when something great had just happened. You feel that greatness is expected here. And because I've been in a lot of rooms like that, it wasn't as impactful for me. It was still unbelievably cool, just to be very clear. But I'm starting to realize that part of the secret of life is watching other people experience things. I actually just met a guy on my Instagram right now. His name's Carlos, an incredible producer. He's version 5, if you want to follow him on Instagram. He was there in Cali, and he produced a track that is going to be on the upcoming motivational album. So definitely go check him out. But watching other people experiencing things, and I'm starting to, because I'm gonna be a parent, or I am a parent. I'm not really sure what you say when they're the mom is like 6 or 7 months along. It's like, am I a dad? Am I not a dad? I'm not really, what do I say? But the thing that is really special is I'm watching and listening to so many other parents right now, and they're saying part of the magic of having a kid is watching them experience things for the first time, is getting them in the right position to succeed, and how excited you are because you get to be a kid again. Everything becomes magical again. You believe in Santa again. I think it's really important to believe in these things and understand how special certain things are, but we get conditioned. And we go into this mundane, just day after day, just step after step, saying, oh, well, this is just my life. This is normal. But, check this out. It's not normal. Oh, Michael just showed up. Come on, that's so cool. But it's not normal. And when we stepped into that recording studio, just because I've been in studios like that, I had forgotten the weight. I had forgotten how special that is. And there's so many things in our life that we do that we forget how special it really is. It's normal for me to have an incredible night with my wife. It's normal for us to have an incredible marriage. But, often I watch other couples go through what they go through, and I forget just how special my normal is. And your special is going to be someone else's normal, and vice versa. I think that we have to address and understand those things. But watching these kids work on an iconic board that's like, I don't know, 25 feet long, and you're in these $1 million rooms, probably way more than $1 million actually, and watching them, oh man, I gotta wave to some more people. That's so cool. Watching them get excited about music again, and it was so funny. I was watching one of the kids when he first heard really loud studio monitors just make his heart want to beat backwards, and he's like, oh my gosh, and he just started dancing. It's like he immediately went to little kid mode. And so that's one of the things that I want to talk a little bit about is, when's the last time you went into little kid mode? I'm talking about the thing that happens to you right before you get to open the presents, right before you get to go get whatever it is, the delayed gratification in some cases, or you achieve something in other cases. But do we let ourselves get into that child magic again? Or do things get boring, or are we trying to be too cool? And I think one of the things that can help us is if we are leaders and we are people who take other people into experiences that they don't even know how much it can change your life. If we can be the pioneers and bring other people into a place that means something to us, it reignites, it sparks our creativity. It sparks what's possible for us. And we start remembering how special life really is. We forget that we're not going to get out of this world alive no matter what we do, no matter how hard you work, no matter how many times you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and you beat the sun up or whatever, thing you're doing. You're not going to get out of this world alive. And I'm one of the people, I'm not a good person on that side of things, because when people are saying, you got to beat the sun up and you got to get up at 3, you got to get up at 4, you got to get up at 5, I'm over here saying, it sounds like you need someone that makes you want to stay in bed longer, is what that sounds like. Because there's no way you could get me to get out of bed with Kayla that early in the morning and leave her sleeping. It's just not something I want to do. I really enjoy being with my wife. But that's me, and that's special for me, and it might be special for someone else. I don't know. But we have to recognize the special, be aware of the special, respect the special. And when I walked in the studio, to be honest with you, it felt like, oh, this is another studio, another master class. We're going to do what we do. But then I watched their faces, these kids that go to our school. And when I say kids, I mean college-age kids. And they just lit up. They got ignited. They got excited. And that's when I realized, if you can be the pioneer that takes other people into something that has changed your life, if you can be the pioneer into something that has changed you, that has profoundly impacted you, and you can be the person that takes them into a Paramount Recording Studios. Chicago Chuck just signed in. He was a part of our last masterclass at the studio at the Palms in Las Vegas. And these are just unbelievable experiences that these students are going to remember forever. But weirdly enough, it becomes our normal. Well, check this out. It's not normal. We need to get excited, and we need to find a way to get back to our child magic. And we need to, and that's what I'm saying. When's the last time you just kind of danced uncontrollably because you were so happy, because you were so excited, because you had just accomplished something new? And the reason why kids have magic is they're always trying things. They're always taking action. They're always trying to figure things out. We need to stop losing that curiosity. Curiosity is one of those things that will absolutely change your life for the better. So if you can remain curious, and then when the luster of life starts to dwindle and it starts to come down, I want you to take stock of, where are all of the wins that I've had in my life? And I just want you to kind of take a mental stock of, man, this was amazing, this was amazing, this was amazing, this was amazing. And then ask yourself, how can I take someone else into an experience like that? And you're going to start recognizing and realizing just how special you already are and what you've done. But I'll tell you, it was such a perspective shift for me walking into that studio and going, oh, it's another master class. I can do this. I like gear. I like studios, but it didn't have that zest when I first walked in, until I saw the kids just fill me up, and me realizing, dude, why are you being such a turd in a punch bowl at Paramount Recording Studios? This is magnificent. This is rare. This is amazing. And it just helped me being around other people who it was new to. So that's my podcast for today. It's, keep your curiosity kind of as high as you possibly can, and go experience things that changed you, that impacted you, and find someone and mentor them and bring them into a similar experience, and it is going to change your life, and it's going to reignite that passion inside of you. It's going to reignite what you know to be possible, reignite what you get out of a moment, and you're going to be more present when you realize how special it is. And there's nothing like being able to see that childlike magic, even on adults' faces. I'm saying, if you consider yourself an adult right now, I'm telling you, kids were put on planet Earth to help us remember how to experience life. So don't be scared to experience, have fun, love on each other, and shameless plug, September 24th, 25th, 26th, please come to the Final Percent Summit. I would love to see you guys there. It's going to be at the Westin in Westminster. If you go to www.thefinalpercent.com, you can see all of the information, but we're going to have a full band. It's where education and entertainment collide and make just an edutainment explosion. So I would love for you to come check us out. It would mean the world to me. But thank you guys for tuning in. And don't forget, if you start just having that lackluster experience, go around other people who are new to that experience, and you'll remember just how special life is. So thank you guys so much.
It's love